Morning guys, Alan Moore here on another fragrance review. This is one mic, one take, and this time guys, this weekend I've got some really good fragrances for you. But this time we're doing something different. On today's video, we're going to try to recapture something similar to the Back to the Future film, but done in my way with fragrances. And if you're interested in this to see whether your fragrance is still relevant in the future, stick around for this video. I'll see you in a minute. Cheers guys, thanks a lot. Okay guys, welcome back. Okay, on today's video guys, we do something different. Today we're taking you 10 years into the future, right, because I've got 5 fragrances here, right, that I love it. And I was wondering the other day, I wonder if these 5 fragrances will still be relevant in 10 years' time. Now, given the chances that sometimes these fragrances might have reformulation problems, or they might discontinue them, nobody can guarantee how long these fragrances are going to last for. So I'm trying to predict the future, if you like. And so we're going 10 years down the road, and hopefully these fragrances will still be relevant. But you bear in mind some of the brand names that have been out now for quite a while are still here. So I'm hoping these 5 fragrances I'm recommending today will still be relevant in 10 years' time. So let's start off with the first one. This is a pretty easy one to start off with. It's the Eau Sauvage, the EDT. Yes, it's been around for a while now and it's still going strong. And they even started releasing the 300ml refillable things so you can just top your bottle back up. I mean, 300ml, that's a lot to say. So I was going to think about discontinuing it or something like that. So as far as I know, the sales are still going on, and it still seems to be popular today like it was back then. So it's a cracking fragrance, as you all know by now. It's got an amber lot of ambroxan in it, a lot of pepper, and it's a lovely sweet fragrance as well. Got a sweetness to it as well, I think. And I really do like this fragrance, and got some logos on the top and the bottom there, look, And I honestly think this fragrance will still be relevant in 10 years' time. So while its popularity now, it's been out for years already, and it's still going strong. So that's my first recommendation with you guys to think about. If you've not started collecting yet, get this in your collection now, and maybe in 10 years' time, it will still be relevant for you. Oh, fingers crossed. Okay, the second one now is another one from Dior, but this time it's the Dior Homme Intense. Now, this has been going out for a while as well now. And this company, there's some cracking fragrances, one of my favourite houses. And you've got Dior Homme Intense on the front there. Look, you've got Christian Dior at the top. You've got some label at the bottom. I mean, look at that flat eyes, guys. It's fantastic. One of the best in the business. Just looks really cool inside that bottle. There's nothing else on the market like it. So, want to spray? And this has got the Irish now, guys, for them who don't know. It's got like an Irish now, like a makeup smell. But it's a fantastic fragrance. Please don't let it put you off. When I first heard about this kind of fragrance and the Valentino one I've got, it kind of put me off because I wouldn't have wore this about 5 years ago. But now my attitudes have changed to perfume because of all the fragrances I'm trying. And this is no exception. I've really won me out with this fragrance, and I love it. I hope to God this is still relevant in 10 years' time, because I'd like to keep wearing this and still be relevant, not, be outdated or different stuff like that, or lost its place in the fragrance community. So I think that will be a good buy for it as well, guys. Moving along nicely now. Now we're going on to the House of Chanel now. And I've had this fragrance for a while now, and it's a cracking fragrance. And it's the Platinum Egoist. And it's really good fragrance for what it is. It's got a nice metallic note that rounds the fragrance off. You got to smell it to get your nose out to see what I'm on about. It's always fantastic, elegant, sophisticated, powerful. It's got everything. You could wear this in the office and you wouldn't feel out of place there, but talking in a bit one of your major meetings, you can go into, people who'd still smell you with this and you felt like you belong there. So this is a really good fragrance as well. And it was I would say when the film Wall Street came out, this was probably one of the best sellers at the time, because it fitted in that kind of, well, where the money and the Wall Street and different stuff like that. I think this fragrance is tied in perfect with it. So that's a great fragrance. So I'm going to get your nose on this one, guys. And it says it's got a lovely finish. And just let me show you the atomizer once more. Look, nice silver atomizer. Just remind me of that spray again and that smell. Sprays quite a lot of mist out there. Chanel fragrance atomizers, and the Christian Dior, they're quite good. So that's my third pick. Okay, moving on. It's not going to be a long video, this one, guys. It's just to get the idea that I want to do something different, think outside that box. And by sending you guys in 10 years into the future, go and look at your cabinet now. And have a look at your cabinet and just pick 5. And then just try to think, will they still be relevant in 5 years' time? 10 years' time. I'm planning on doing part 2 and part 3 of this. So somewhere on the next few weeks, you'll see part 2 and part 3 coming out, because I've got more fragrances in my collection. I think it might be 5 years next time. It could be a couple of years. So we'll have to wait and see how much time I'll think about, deciding how long these fragrances will still be relevant for. So then, this next one might be a bit unusual for you guys, because not everybody heard of this fragrance or uses it. And it is a Da Vinci one. And it's the Da Vinci, this one here with the red piping around there, look. The Jet Only Da Vinci Paris, and it's got absolute red writing underneath there. It's a nice black bottle. If you hold it up to the light, you can see through it. That bottle's half full. It's got the same colour look, same shape as all the Da Vinci fragrances are coming out in that style now. They've got quite a few flankers with this kind of shape. Now, the reason I put this one on the fragrance for, guys, on the list, is because it's relevant. This is like Christmas in a bottle. It's got all the spices that you think about at Christmas, right, in this bottle. And it does remind me of Christmas in a bottle. And so a lot of people around the world all celebrate Christmas. And so this is why it's still be relevant. It will still be relevant 10 years' time, 20 years' time. This fragrance will still remind you of Christmas when you were wearing it. So it does fit into this video. And again, it's a bit of an unusual pick, because not everybody maybe either heard of this name. They've heard of the bottle, and they've heard of Da Vinci, but this one, it's been out for a while now. It's not like beast mode. I would say 6 hours. So you've got out of this fragrance, and then you start, and then maybe it's a bit close to your skin, you need to reapply it. So I think this one is a good pick, thinking of the season of Merry Christmases. So that's why it's in there, guys. Moving on to the last one now. And this is one of my favourite sweet fragrances. I do love this fragrance. And it's a Marnie, strong with you intensely. Now I just hope, please, if you're Marnie and watching this, please don't discontinue this. Don't reformulate it. It's perfect the way it is. Just keep selling it. Just keep selling it for the next 10 years. So I want this to be around for the next 10 years. I don't want it to be discontinued or reformulated. You've got to smash it at the ballpark with it. So why would you want to mess around by reformulating or selling it? Don't do what Yves Saint Laurent have done with their Blue Electric. They've just released it, so they cancel it straight away. It's crazy. Okay, so that's my 5 picks, guys. As I say, it's only a short video, but it's the idea to stir the emotions when you think about fragrance and close to your life. I love a lot of my fragrances, well, maybe you guys are the same. You've got that affection for a lot of your fragrances you wear based on the fact, the smell them, you can smell your senses. And so I do believe that you can get attached to these fragrances. I say for these now, all 5 of these, I would happily wear any day of the week, but this one, it's really hard to put down. Even when I've come from work and I've felt, I've had a bad day at work, even after you've walked in the door, you think, okay, I'm having a shower now, what can I wear? And this all seems to stand out in the shelf. You think, yeah, well, that's what that one. I'll need some of that today. And so it is that good, guys. So if you've never tried that, get your nose on. You won't be disappointed. Leave it in the comments box below when you buy a bottle and contact me. You won't be disappointed, I promise you. So please like and share this video and subscribe to the channel, please. That'd be fantastic if you do that. And I'll see you on the next video. On the next one, we've got another one to do with time travel, right? It's a little bit different, but something for you guys again, thinking outside that box. So I'll see you in a minute, guys, on the next video. Cheers, guys.